Well, wait a minute. Hey, I have to turn it on. I have to turn it on.
Huh?
Go up there and wait like 3.
How much does the dinner say? Like 90 or something? I think so. I almost know, but I think
probably wound up back here anyway. Somebody's flagging me down.
The staff and the guests, I would officially like to welcome you to BotCon 2001. I hope you have enjoyed the dinner so far and you deserve to follow this evening. You know, it hasn't gotten any easier to put these shows on, but you know, just seeing everybody when they come in, seeing all of our friends and what I like to call our extended family, which is all of you folks, you know, it makes it worthwhile. It makes all the 362 days outside of this weekend all worth it. So I thank you for coming. Thank you for coming to the dinner and for coming to the show for the weekend. You're fired. Just as a couple of notes of information, tomorrow night, I know it is not on your schedule, but tomorrow night there is the trivia contest, and I'll go into a little bit about that. Also after that, there will be a small recital given by Vince DiCola and Garry Falcone, which will be in this room. That's correct. In this room, so that is only available for those who pre-registered. Another one of those nice little perks for those who join. And a little bit about the trivia contest. I'll tell you about the format of that in case anybody's interested. We're going to format it this year after the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire format. 10 questions, 2 lifelines, top prize is $500. And tickets, the way we're going to do tickets for that, we'll draw tickets tonight, or that night, so you have to be present. Tickets are $1 for 1 or $5 for 6 tickets, and we will pull out 10 that evening. So you can pay $1 for a chance to play for $500, which is kind of nice. Jonathan and I wrote the questions ourselves, and good luck. Yeah, not too easy. We will have signs posted outside the doors for any schedule changes. We already know there are some schedule changes. There will be signs posted outside the doors, so please watch out for those. I think that's about all I have to say. Now we'll introduce my brother, Jon Hartman, who will introduce the guests. Thank you.
Actually have a cheat sheet. I have so many people to talk about. I was pretty much going to go in alphabetical order, but I might mix this up a little bit. Some of these folks you might have seen before. Some of them have been here before. Some of them are first timers. We all welcome them all, and I'm sure they're all looking forward to a very fun weekend. Our first guest that we have, actually I will go mostly in alphabetical order. I'll have them stand up and wave to you so you can kind of identify them through the weekend. He was one of the G1 voice actors, did Prowl, Sideswipe, and several others. Would you please welcome Mr. Michael Bell. G1 voice actors. I'm going to kind of group them together. We have someone who also played a multitude of voices, most notably Alpha Trion in the G1 show. Would you please, as well as Thundercracker, Cup, the TV version, and several others, please welcome Mr. John Stephenson. And if you've read your program guide, you have already found a person who we didn't mention on our website. It's intended as a surprise guest this weekend. He has experience working on several TV shows, including Transformers and, excuse me, G.I. Joe, with the voice of Spirit, Skyfire, and Grimlock, Mr. Gregg Berger. Somebody who we planned to have last year, but wasn't able to make it due to some conflicts that came up. Also involved with the G1 cartoon. He was the production coordinator. Is that right? Also wrote a few of the episodes. You'll find more out about that in his panel tomorrow. Mr. Paul Davis. I think I might have got his panel date wrong. It's Sunday. Also with his panel, we'll be having a returning guest to the convention. I believe this is his 4th year. Okay, his 4th year. Worked on the UK and American comic as a writer for several issues, and he has some works that will be able to rebuy again this weekend and also later this fall. Please welcome from London, Mr. Simon Furman. Let's see, switching to some newer folks. Both of these next gentlemen have been here before. One of them once or twice more than the other. First of all, I'm going to introduce the person who's actually going to have to put down the camcorder to stand up. The voice of Optimus Primal from the Beast Wars and Beast Machine show, Mr. Garry. And also from Beast Wars and Beast Machines, we have the voice of many characters. Waspinator, Dinobot, Silverbolt, and Rat Trap, Mr. Scott McNeil. We almost didn't recognize him with his hair, but it's okay. Let's see, switching to our another category, also with the G1 era, since this is actually the 15th anniversary of Transformers, the movie, we're focusing a little bit on that as well. One of our guests actually had some roles behind the scenes a little bit, working on some material before it came to the movie. He'll be performing tomorrow night with Mr. Vince DiCola. His name is Garry Falcone. Another guest who worked on the Transformers movie soundtrack, actually wrote the song and helped produce the music from the group NRG of Mr. Ernie Burns. It was Instruments of Destruction. That song. I think most of you should know that song. You know that song? Ernie knows it better. You can probably. Did you sing, Ernie? He won't sing it, but you can talk to him about it. Finally tonight. Okay, everybody, the last guest we have tonight, I think, is our attendance champion. I think he's been now to more BotCons than he has missed. Right? He's about the same as Glenn, I think, as far as how many he's been to. Composed the music score for Transformers the movie and a couple other projects in his career, Mr. Vince DiCola. So these folks will be available at various points during the convention. You can get most of that information on your schedule as far as when their panels are, when their autograph sessions are. They'll have lots of cool stories to tell you. So look them up during the course of the convention. I'm sure they'll all be happy to take a moment to talk to you. Actually, I'm going to now ask Vince to come up here and talk about a couple things. Which actually leads into our next category.
Got some notes here myself. First of all, I want to thank Glenn and John and Karl for inviting me back again and for continuing to create reasons for me to come back. And it's nice to see so many familiar faces. I keep thinking each time I come back here, I'm going to get the feeling that you're all tired of seeing me here, but I'm glad that you're not. Thank you for welcoming me so warmly. You know, when I finished the score of Transformers and the movie came in the theaters and went out so quickly, I thought, well, that's the end of that. It was a project that I was really proud of from a creative standpoint. The music that I wrote, I really felt good about it. I thought it was just another project that was going to go by the wayside. Thanks to you people, this thing has continued on for a long time, and I really appreciate your interest in the music to Transformers. It means a lot to me. Have some surprises for you this year in the music department. First of all, there's been a request for the score to be re-released, and this year it's called Lighting Their Darkest Hour. It's the complete movie score to Transformers. CD is a collection of demos and outtakes and alternate versions of some of the early music. Some of it that I played last year, and it's called the Protoform Sessions. And John had introduced a gentleman that came from LA with me named Garry Falcone. Garry is one of the singers on the Protoform Sessions who sang a lot of the demos, for the early demos for the movie. And tomorrow night we're going to do a couple of familiar pieces. And Gary's a fantastic vocalist, great friend, so I'm sure you'll enjoy it tomorrow night. The last CD that we're going to release this year is one that I'm particularly proud of. I did a solo piano record back in 1986. It's out of print now, but it was one of the most enjoyable projects for me. Excuse me. And haven't had an opportunity to do a follow-up piano solo CD until this year as a result of some things that happened at last year's BotCon. Glen Hallit and I decided to discuss the idea of releasing a solo piano version of the Transformers score. And that's what we're going to do. It's called Artistic Transformations. So thank you all again for your continued interest, and I hope to see as many people as possible tomorrow night. Thank you.
is we did a remold. Everyone hated that little breastplate, so we got rid of it and filled her vac metal bodice in. So she has no breastplate. It's more accurate to what people really liked about the original toy, but kind of had some issues with it. So that's there, but there's something else I'd like to show for you, because I'm not going to stay here forever. They went off in a house, over 1,500 of them, and it sounded like the Board Queen would scare the heck out of me. You know what? You can come on up here when you're done, okay? Anyway, have a great dessert, have a great time, and we're done. Thank you. The reason being the comic book is she's featured prominently on the cover, so I can't give the toys out first with it. You gotta do this. But here is the normal edition comic, which actually we'll be giving away this weekend with the purchase of last year's book. So thank you very much. Have a great night. Actually, folks, if Carl can actually break away to go get it, we actually forgot to show you the collector's plate, which I totally blanked on, so I apologize. We do have a great Transformers the Movie collector's plate, which we'll show when it comes in. Again, the figures will be up here to look at.
It's like a nasty crowd in there. It's scary up there. Pass out. Serious. Yeah.
There's a Who concert down here.
No.
Who? There's like a few brothers that just and they're the ones that
Is there more stuff in there?
This is my fifth convention.
No, that's where we're going to set this on. Sorry, guys. You're not chocolate,
My fifth one.
Busy cars, bro. First party's a little bit busy.
Okay, you know, the guy with all the parts. See what I mean?
There you go.
Yeah, I saw that. I walked in, I'm like, oh, waste my time.
No, I've only had one bad experience, so I've made mistakes. If I hadn't, if I had looked over here, then, you know. Are you guys in line?
Yeah, the guys behind us was bullying.
I was there.
You said yes!
I'd do it if you Yeah, maybe. But I don't really need that. But if you want to sell,
There's not something necessary.
This is all the records, isn't it?
Yes.
I wouldn't have minded.
And I like the jets too, look good.
Yeah.
But the Decepticons, they look
That's going to be the target.
Why did you do that?
Like in our notebook it says. Yeah, yeah, I'm so used to going somebody scream out, hi. But when you are done with those, with these, you can walk over to Kelly, the other purple shirt, and tell her that you need to get numbers.
fly down from the second floor.
So now officially good morning. I don't know if where to wait. Ah.
Is it us? It's us.
Well, then we begin. I think we're question driven this morning, so fire away.
But not only. It's nice seeing you. First we have to say Ikutzanos. I'm told it's Cybertonian, so that's good morning.
I'll just bring that to your attention. I'm having a really good time meeting everybody.
Yeah, you guys are super. You know, you must know that for us, when we grew up, it was Mel Blanc and people like that. And
John Stephenson.
John Stephenson.
People like John Stephenson.
Having a voice, or a good voice, is okay. Everyone's got a voice, obviously. There's no such thing as a great voice, particularly, because you can use anything in terms of animation. You can twist it in a certain way. If you got a voice like this, you know, or if you got a voice like this, whatever it is, it may work for you. But just having the voice and saying, well, let's say particularly what you think is a good voice, is like having a 12-inch penis. It's of no value to anybody unless it gets hard. I knew we'd get done. So, the point is, you study acting.
I play Optimus Primal on the show Beast Wars. And I am Scott McNeil and I play Ratchet. Shut up, Ratchet. Lots of people out there today. Nice to be here. Thank you very much. Now, how I'm going to start this off is just in.
He was like the less
Right, exactly. I got you.
As we start hour 3 in this live. Look how close we are now. Only another hour to go.
Only another hour.
1 hour to go.
Well, that's what we thought. That's what we thought.
I want to be the tip.
You are sitting down.
Coming around, I want to be.
the tip if I get to be the brain.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I don't do that. Yeah.
This is the infamous couple today. So these are like original.
Programming block deleted. Programming block deleted. Yes. I understand. Robot. Red. Robot. I'm a robot and a red. Yeah, I like it. I do not see why. I get it now. Oh, thanks, Tigatron. Whoa, and talk about your nick of time. Remember, do not fight your beast instincts. Let them help your robot forms, both in battle and in peace. But for now, let us maximize. And slag some butt.
One friend up here to answer a question for you as one of your lifelines. Basically, to give you an idea, this is based off of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. So we're trying this out, see how this works. You have 2 lifelines. You have the 50-50 and you have Ask a Friend. Ask the Audience definitely would be an interesting situation this year with this crowd. So we're just doing one friend. When you come up, let us know who your friend is. We will call that person. The friends will be lined up on this side. Other contestants will be lined up on this side. So we will open the box and draw our first name. seated up here if anyone wants to take a picture of all the contestants. Now, I need to know who is your lifeline?
This is the hardest question of all. Well, since my original lifeline has gotten skittish in the final moments before the game show, I believe I will have to pick my perhaps equally Transformer prowess to Malin Huffman. Nobody introduced Vince DiCola yet, though.
Oh, that's right.
Ladies and gentlemen, the musical stylings of Vince DiCola!
Those are just incidental. Those are not critical.
Well, I sold the other one.
Yeah. Here's the CPU. Right, that monitor.
Round pegs in square holes are the ones who see things differently. They're not fond of rules, and they have no respect for the status quo. You can quote them, disagree with them, glorify or vilify them, but the only thing you can't do is ignore them. Because they change things. They push the human race. And while some may see them as the crazy ones, we see genius. The people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do.
All right, good evening. Good morning, everyone. I'd like to welcome you to the... spent 3 seconds making that hat. He's a close personal friend.
So this is why you should be glad you're here. All this crap isn't in the script. For good reason.
Yeah, that's right.
I'd like to welcome you to the 43rd meeting of the North Carolina chapter of the Cybertronian Moose Spot Lodge. Now, if Brother Phil would read the minutes of the last meeting.
Minutes?
The minutes of the last meeting, please.
About 30, 31 including breakfast.
No. When I say the minutes of the last meeting, I mean what actually happened during the last meeting. You don't actually have those, do you?
No.
Okay. All in favor of me whapping Phil on the head for forgetting the minutes of the last meeting, make the titanium sacred moose spot call. Alright, motion carries. Okay. The first order on today's agenda is planning the recreational activities for this year's 4th of July picnic.
Brother Moosebot.
Yes.
I hate to interrupt, but Brother Moosebot Sackler, but I must point out the 4th of July was 3 weeks or so ago.
3? No, more like 1 or 2, but hey.
Yeah, at least.
No, I mean next year's 4th of July. You see, everybody in favor?
Yeah. So,
I believe in forward planning, you see.
Yeah, like we just got the final script for this yesterday, forward planning. What the hell are you thinking?
All in favor of me whapping Doug on the head with my script for down Arkville, like, have sold it to GM and retired richer than Bill Gates?
Would the UAW complain about that?
What, for copying their shtick?
Hey, how about the pearl of Bakunin?
The what of who?
It was in Trans-Europe Express.
The what of what?
It was the pearl that controlled the weather.
How?
Pearl's not an evil invention / alien device, Phil.
Yeah, but it's still dumb.
Still dumber than that whole Oracle thing?
Ow! Oracle wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't completely infallible and kept changing from sentient thing with its own plan to some brainless hard drive that does whatever any schmuck tells it to.
Dumber than a floating mountain of energon crystals at any rate.
Just say no to raw, unrefined energon, kids.
Remember, only buy processed energon from respectable companies that are allowed to advertise on TV.
Is that a social message?
Yes, at any rate, I don't think it was quite as bad as the Transmetal 2 driver. I mean, this thing comes out of nowhere, reanimates dead Transformers like and pops out new toys like some weird-ass Pez dispenser.
No. The dumbest doohickey ever in Transformers history has got to be the organic goo at Cybertron's center. I mean, it cripples robots. It makes plants grow at super speed. It's programmable, and it tastes great.
It's got a point. How do you program nougat?
But, I don't know, since the pain is still remarkably fresh, having had to go over these things a lot, I'm gonna go with the Griffin.
Nah, the goo.
The Griffin.
No, the goo.
Oh, okay. Guys, let's face it. Cheesy inventions and goofball gimmicks are a fundamental part of the Transformers mythos.
Yeah, true. It doesn't mean I have to like it. But, although I am forced to admit I have to use my own cheesy gimmick right now.
What's that?
Lights!
Into an adventure.
An adventure keeping my food down. This is gonna be bad, folks. You got the stand up! Stand up here like Ron Epstein. Watch out for the red laser lights. Oh, he doesn't do like that. You've done it again. I think Stan's a ghost. You went nowhere and you still won, right?
42nd Street. Woo!
Nintendo power. Beat the hell.
You said hell a lot of times this year. Motion in the
I'm
still stuffed.
And then I looked at it again. I know, I was watching you guys walk, because we turned around and what happened to him? Where'd they go? Yeah, good point. Hey, I have that camera. Well, when I
Get ready for the panel.
This is the greatest TV show ever. I'm scaring him now. He's never
The internet, it really is. I was only spending money.
Introduce ourselves, let you know what we've been doing, what we've been doing more recently. Then again, we just like to run through a little bit on comic, a little bit on the Gen 1 TV show, and then we'll go over to question and answer. Okay?
After the Transformers G1 television show was completed, I went on to do a number of other things in the entertainment business. So my
Two bucks. Oh, we got 2 bucks right here. 2 bucks. Which one? Right here.
Thank you.
$2.
How much? First 10 episodes. Which ones are they?
What'd you think? Well, since we don't know where next year's show is going to be, and I know that's the majority of you are here, we'll start off with the art auction, I guess, announcement first of all. The following people may pick up your prizes. Philip Thorne, item number 34, Deb Campbell, item number 46, Mike Patton, item number 47, Bradley Sugg, item number 54, Scott Gunkel, item number 61, Philip Thorne, item number 97, Paula Free, item number 124, John Fisher, 183, Mike Patton, 184, and John Fisher, 185. They can help you over in the art room to pick up your items over there. For the art contest results, we'll be announcing 3 placings, but there will be 1 first place prize of $50. In 2D black and white, 3rd place goes to item number 47, Ratchet to the Rescue by Chris Kwan. That had 14 votes. In 2nd place with 18 votes, item number 108, G1 Prowl Off-Road by Mark Wong. And the prize winner, 1st place in 2D black and white with 39 votes, item number 110, Transmetal 2 Megatron by Mark Wong. Okay, great. 2D color. In 3rd place with 14 votes, item number 133, Generations Transformed, Greg Sepelak. In 2nd place, item number 114, sorry, this has 17 votes. Item number 114 by Mark Wong, Ultra Optimus. And in 1st place for $50, with 33 votes, item number 33, D16 by Eric Hall, which is also our auction entry that went for $250. So that's fantastic. Yeah. In the 3D category, 3rd place with 11 votes, item number 130, Sill by Jason Cassis. 2nd place with 14 votes, item number 122, Botanica by Charles Cannon. And 1st place, I want to mention something about the 3D, by the way. I know they seem like maybe small vote totals compared to some of the other categories, but this was pretty well diluted. There were a lot of great entries. A lot of things got 1 and 2 and 5 and 7 votes. It was pretty close, pretty close. In 1st place with 17 votes, item number 160, Steel Skin by John Spangler. Computer assisted still in second place with 52 votes, item number 168, Megatron by Kelly.
At the game show last night, come up to us afterwards and we'll get you taken care of too. I know some of you are here.
Well, before we get into the question and answer part, it's the it seems like it's the most overlooked part, but it's the obligatory thank yous. But they're by no means obligatory; they're essential. Don't say anything about Headmaster Arcee ever.
I was going to say thank you for making a 7-year dream come true. That toy means a lot to me, and maybe people will get off my butt now for wanting it. 2 things. Again, thank you. 2, if anyone doesn't know, Cryotech is a name from Visionary, so I'm not sure the spelling, but if you're wondering where they got the name from, that's where it came from, if you didn't know. Also, could you tell us what other toys were offered? And again, we heard of some other availables that might have been coming up this year. Just what else you could have been offered? Just,
the exclusives?
Yeah.
Anything, really. I saw it at Toy Fair. I actually had it. It's exactly his legs crawl when you roll it, and his mouth and jaws open. So it's a kind of cool looking figure. It's really cool. It's freakish.
Anybody have a microphone? I got a question. Okay. I thought the trivia contest this year was really fun, and it seemed like the audience enjoyed it immensely as well. I was curious why you changed from Trivial Pursuit last year, though, as it seems like a lot of people were kind of attached to that as well. What was your motivation in switching over to a different format this time? Both are great. I love both, but
just a little something different. Change it up a little bit. Just a little something different. Change it up a little bit.
Yeah, I got you.
If we, just to add to that, if we actually were able to, we would probably hold both at the same time. It's just, there's so many things that we can only do in the span of the 7-8 month development time that we have, so we just wanted to focus on seeing if that worked.
And for those of you that were there, I've got to ask a question. Are the questions too hard, too easy, just right?
Too hard.
Well, that's solid. It was a trial. We'll give it some more thought.
Next year we're going to be having questions with John's actual height, Karl's weight, midriff size, all that sort of stuff.
Optimus Prime's cab in ounces. Is that
yesterday? Microphone.
Okay. Speaking of the posters, which I did enjoy, the Predacon poster and the cover of the program book, Inferno,
yes,
is missing. And any idea why? Thank you.
Well, the reason that the program is missing Inferno is because it wasn't in the poster. So, as far as Inferno missing,
yeah, we purposely left him out. We didn't like the color red. They forgot.
Well, how many characters did you get?
He was in the real good.
He was in the CR chamber.